Yo, what's up, Speaker Kennedy here. Today I'm going to be talking about a very, very sad topic. The 3DS and the Wii U eShops are shutting down. Now, obviously, despite the success of the 3DS and the bombing reviews of the Wii U, yes, that rhyming was intentional and that was pretty much the only part that I actually thought of. Each of these consoles are quite old at this point. The 3DS is a decade old at this point, probably a bit over a decade old. I believe it came out in like 2011. And the Wii U, of course, it was never very successful. I love the Wii U, I love it honestly. It came out in like 2014 to obviously very mixed reception. Obviously the Switch eShop is the hot new shit. Now obviously every console and every handheld goes through their life cycle. Of course you can't keep supporting a console or a handheld for the rest of time. It eventually has to die. It eventually gets old. It eventually becomes old news. Nobody uses it anymore, or at least the people who do use it are usually going back to games that they played over a decade ago. But of course, like the Wii Shop channel, which closed down, I think it was like 2019? So the Wii Shop channel obviously closed down a few years ago, and obviously people were very sad because when it comes to archival, when a storefront officially shuts down, that means you're losing out on a bunch of games that you might love. But of course, since it's no longer available, well, what are you going to do? Well, you're either going to wait for Nintendo to do something about it, which they fucking won't, or you pirate them. Now, for the 3DS, I fucking love this handheld. It's honestly, it's one of my favourite consoles and handhelds of all time, if not my absolute favourite. So they stated that the planned shutdown will happen in late March of 2023, and apparently, I say apparently, I've heard rumours that while it'll still technically be up, you can still update games or re-download games if you really need to, but I have a strong feeling that that might not be the case. Again, this is all speculation from people. There's a high chance that it'll just be gone completely, and you know, it's terrible. It's honestly terrible. Nintendo at this point are basically promoting piracy because they're shutting down legitimate ways to actually buy these games. Honestly, I'm going to be very sad when that day comes, and because of the whole Wii Shop channel shut down and everything that happened years ago, I really doubt that there's going to be any sort of stopping Nintendo from doing this. So that is going to really sting. So essentially what I'm saying is 3DS emulation and Wii U emulation really need to get a lot better. Because at the point we're at, we're no longer going to be able to officially purchase these games. Sure, we can purchase the physical discs, but likely from people on eBay or Amazon selling them for way above what they need to be sold at. So another thing I'm saying is, if there was that 3DS or Wii U game that you really, really wanted, but you never wanted to spend the money on it, I would recommend getting it now, purchasing it now, putting the funds on your account, purchase it now. Or alternatively, you could just do the opposite thing and pirate it. I mean, hell, the Wii U eShop not only had Nintendo consoles emulated on here, it also had like, I think it even had like Neo Geo, if I'm not mistaken. Did it? I think it had Neo Geo. And it also had like TurboGrafx 16 games on here. It's like, non-Nintendo consoles and fucking arcade machines emulated on this. What does the Switch have? A few obscure dinky NES games, some popular ones, some well known, some not well known. SNES games, very few of them. N64 games too. Very, very, very few of them. What I'm trying to say is that Nintendo these days fucking sucks. And at this point I just think I'm going to stop supporting Nintendo because their business practices are just, they're just fucking garbage. So anyway, I've been your host PikaKid98, it's been PikaKid98 Chat, and you've all been fantastic. So until the next video, I say bye bye.